What if the future of Europe's energy isn't in its own backyard, but across the Mediterranean? Picture this, a continent scrambling to cut fossil fuel ties, yet relying on a region with sun-soaked deserts and windswept coasts to power its green dreams. That's the wild card Europe is betting on with North Africa, and it's not just about solar panels and wind turbines. It's about rewriting the rules of energy geopolitics, and I'm here to unpack why this gamble might just redefine the next decade of global power dynamics. Let's start with the numbers. The EU is throwing almost $5.8 billion at renewable projects in North Africa through its TMED initiative. But here's the kicker, the MENA region's renewable potential is over twice the EU's current capacity. That's not just a statistic, it's a seismic shift. Imagine harnessing the Sahara's endless sunlight and the Mediterranean's consistent winds to fuel Europe's grids. It's like turning a desert into a battery, but the real question is, why hasn't this happened sooner? In my opinion, it's because Europe's been too focused on its own backyard, ignoring the obvious. Some places are just better at generating clean energy. And if you think about it, this isn't just about cheaper power, it's about survival. With fossil fuel imports costing Europe €47 billion in just 100 days, this isn't just a green initiative. It's a lifeline. But let's get real. This isn't without its hurdles. Take the Sila Atlantic project between Germany and Morocco, a 4,800 kilometers undersea cable that would deliver 15 gigawatts of power. Sounds epic, right? Except it's stalled over governance disputes. What does that tell us? That building a continent-spanning energy network isn't just about tech, it's about trust, bureaucracy, and political will. And yet, the EU is pushing forward, betting that the $115 billion needed for MENA's full potential will come from private investors. But here's the catch, who's actually going to foot the bill? Will Europe's promise of a cleaner future be enough to lure billions into a region still grappling with instability? Or is this just another case of rich nations outsourcing their climate goals to poorer ones? I'm torn. On one hand, it's a win for global cooperation. On the other, it feels like a power play disguised as sustainability. Then there's the human angle. The EU's plan aims to create 100,000 jobs in North Africa by 2035. That's not just numbers, it's a chance to rebuild economies in a region that's long been sidelined. But what if this becomes another case of green colonialism? What if the benefits flow one way, while local communities are left waiting for promises? I'm not saying it's a bad idea, but the execution matters. If North Africa gets a fair share of the pie, this could be a model for equitable climate action. If not, it's just another chapter in the same old story. And let's not forget the bigger picture. Europe's not alone in this. The world is scrambling to diversify energy sources after recent crises. But what if this North Africa-Europe energy corridor becomes the blueprint for future projects? Imagine similar deals with other regions, turning energy scarcity into abundance through smart partnerships. Or what if the tech developed here, like ultra-efficient solar panels or underwater transmission lines, sparks a new wave of innovation? This isn't just about power. It's about reimagining how we connect, collaborate, and survive in a warming world. So, here's the question, when we look back at this era, will we see it as the moment humanity finally started working together, or as the start of a new kind of energy imperialism? I'll be honest, I'm still figuring it out. But one thing's clear, the future of energy isn't just about where it's produced. It's about who gets to shape it.